We wanted to start this series, basically as a way to hopefully help couples out there that are dealing with,
Yeah.
you know, where one of your two components, I guess, is going through a gender transition or, just discovering their identity, or maybe they're just a crossdresser. Um,
And the other side of the coin, or the couple, is the partner or the spouse, the girlfriend or the wife, um, who didn't know about this side at all and is compelled and asked to kind of navigate this world, this new kind of reality within the couple. So hopefully we'll shed light on both sides
Yep.
to help anybody who might be struggling to figure out how to navigate that and how to.
it's a big change.
Yeah, it's a big change. Maybe we'll have some insight on what helped us, or maybe we're not perfect, like no other couple is. But maybe some pitfalls that we ran into and how we kind of helped each other out,
Sure.
so that we could maintain our marriage in joy and communication.
Yep. That's a big one. Communication for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Another thing that I wanted to say in terms of intentions of this podcast, um, as the partner, as the wife in this relationship, it's really important for me to to help other couples out there. One side for the cross-dresser or the transgender person in the marriage or in the couple, please, if there's anything I'm saying that helps you, maybe kind of look at your spouse or your partner, your girlfriend, in a different way, maybe to help you step into their shoes. Um, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help provide insight to maybe some blind spots that maybe you don't see, that maybe your partner is dealing with and maybe can't communicate or can't identify those feelings yet, let alone communicate them with you. Um, Also, for the cross-dressing side of the couple or transgender side of the couple, please don't compare me to your partner. I know maybe sometimes you might want to, because why can't you just be like, Heather? She's fine with it. But you know what? I have hard days too. I have great days with this reality. I love our marriage, but I have hard days too. And
Every couple does.
yeah, and this is a whole new dynamic, which is not part of most marriages. So it's a little bit of an added level of, where's my comfort level of the day,
Right.
or the second. So it changes.
Yep.
For the partner side of the couple, if there's anything that I say that's helpful, please use it. Um, you know, I'm happy to share tips or answer questions that either side of the couple has, but also, we've talked to other friends in the community, and sometimes I think I get the sense, they don't necessarily tell me this, but I get the sense that, oh, why can't I be like this? Why is it so hard for me? And the intention is not to be compared with. It's to live my own truth and to validate all of my feelings, which is great, happy, joyful, and also stressed, worried. What is this dynamic in terms of how are other people going to perceive us, family going to perceive us, the public going to perceive us, um, you know, all of those things. So just the intention, if I can summarize it for myself, is for the partner side, if what I say helps, take it and run. If it doesn't help, drop it and run. And for the transgender and cross-dresser side of the couple, I think my main focus is asking you to step into your partner's shoes.
And not just literally, also figuratively.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's kind of me in a nutshell.
Yep.
And that's how I perceive this podcast and wanting to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it will be helpful. It is, I can speak from my own experience. It is very easy to get wrapped up in your own, confused jumble of what is this and what does it mean to me, and it's, you gotta remember to look outside of yourself at what's happening on the other, on the other end of the table for your partner, your spouse, whoever it is, because yeah, it's a big ask, and you gotta be willing to put in the work. But there's also no roadmap. At least I never found a roadmap, and we never found a roadmap. So
We're hoping that this will help be your roadmap
yes,
as we fumble along,
yes. So
and we will fumble.
oh yes, but everybody fumbles, right? It's part of being human. It's part of being married. It's part of being together with your person. So.
Oh, and we'll work on. I can be very verbose. I can talk a lot. So I hope I'm not boring you. But if I do, I'm sorry. And if you have questions, please ask. I might be a little bit faster typing.
Yes, of course. You can definitely message us through Instagram, which is probably where this will be, or or drop comments. Wherever this is, there will be a way to reach out to us. So I think for the first episode, really all we're just gonna sort of give an intro of like us as a couple, even before this whole thing happened.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right, we started as
Fiancés.
Exactly.
We'll get to that later, though.
Yes, we went through the whole, all the steps, right? So, I guess we will take the clock back to 2016.
November 2016. A surprisingly warm month for California.
It was warm. It was weird.
It was really warm. We didn't know why.
Yeah. We were both doing the online dating thing.
Yeah. Okay, Cupid.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
It does work. I know. I mean, nowadays, obviously, everybody's online dating, but it was still kind of weird, I guess, right?
I definitely didn't do it. I should say, I tried it, and by tried it, I mean I signed on, and I got scared, and I signed off immediately. Years later, I did the same thing, pulled back immediately, and the third time, that's when I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it for real. But yeah, I'm an introvert, and
so am I.
yeah. So we're both kind of like nervous. The whole process was nerve-wracking, but then once we met each other.
Yeah, but I was browsing profiles one day, as you do, when you're out there looking for your person, and I stumbled across yours, and you had some very lovely pictures, of course.
Thank you.
I said, oh, she's cute. I'm going to message her. I think I sent you a message, and I think you responded relatively quickly.
Yeah.
But then, you went quiet for a couple days because you were very busy.
Yeah, I was in school at the time and working full-time, so yeah.
There was a reason why she,
I wasn't ghosting you. I was just
but
busy.
So I gave it some time, and because we talked a little bit, and it seemed like we had a decent connection going, and then you went quiet, and I thought, uh-oh. So I gave it some time because I didn't want to be, you don't want to be desperate.
No,
so,
that's not cute.
No, so I waited a little bit, and then I messaged you again, and I think I said, something sort of playfully, I hope I haven't bored you or something like that, right? And you responded again.
No!
Mm-hmm. You were just busy, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm very glad that I did message you again.
Yeah.
And then we had our first date, right? We set up our first date.
We did. We went to a cafe, and I remember within the first 60 seconds that you made me laugh, and I was like, okay, you're already putting me at ease. That's very hard for new people to make me feel, and so I was like, oh, all right, this date is on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was pretty, it was a pretty casual date. I think we sat down and had sort of dinner. I guess it was like an early dinner.
Yeah, you had a sandwich. I had a smoothie because I usually eat at dinner o'clock, super late.
I usually eat super early.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
lesson number one.
And then you got so excited about your meal.
Mm-hmm. Well, first I was.
Oh, that's true.
And then once I realized there was food in front of me, then I just went crazy. I made a mess of myself.
And it was adorable. And I got a little napkin and helped you out.
But we had, I think, we had a good first date,
And we ended it with a hug. And I mean a real hug and not the good.
None of that.
None of that, a nice, this hug.
A wholesome hug, yes.
And I was like, in that one hug, I was like, oh, wow. Good hugger. Very comforting. What's that?
Yeah, I'm a good hugger.
It's true. Fact. And I was like, okay, go back to my car on this weirdly warm November day in California. And it's usually cool by then.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm super hot. I'm sweating in my car, but I'm going to, message you and give you my number.
Because I forgot to ask for it.
Oopsies. And I was like, yeah, we should go out again.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a week later, we did.
Yeah.
And then it was like every single day
Yes.
from then until like now. We've
Yeah.
like never been separated.
But, yeah, I want to say we did like dates 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh,
like
back to back.
within a week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So clearly we hit it off a little bit.
A lot of it.
And then, we progressed from there. We dated for a few months. We moved in together. And then
Got
we
engaged
got engaged.
about 13 months.
Yes. Well, when you know, you know.
It's true.
And we knew.
It's true. It's interesting. I was on OkCupid, on like the dating sites, for 13 months.
Lucky 13, perhaps.
Yeah. And then 13 months later, we get engaged.
But we didn't get married on the 13th.
Got married on the 14th of July,
So
though.
close.
Close. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we had a nice, quiet little wedding, and and then
I
it
think
was.
we had like 12 in all. You didn't go for 13 for that either.
No.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. For
Well, people were trying to muscle their way onto the guest list.
Oh, that's true.
We
There
would beat
was
them
a
off with a stick.
little bit of drama, but yeah.
Maybe
That's a wedding, right?
Yeah, it's a wedding, right? Why did we invite all these people? But yeah, we had a wedding that was very us, right? It was small.
Yeah.
It was,
We're small.
yes, we are. If you
We're
haven't, if you haven't noticed. She coughed. The show is ruined.
No, it's enhanced. You're welcome.
Yeah, so that's like the basics of how we came together. So obviously we met as man and woman, right?
Mhm.
So you knew me as Bill for a long time,
Mhm.
right?
Well, actually, let's go back to the first date because I was telling your parents, I was like, okay, so we had our first date, and then you're like, I was asking about middle names, and you're like, the middle name is this, and this, and this, and then by the time I was like, what do I call you? So I was like,
You had too many
honey,
names.
sweetheart, and then I remember like one of the first times we were at your parents, and I said that story. I was like, I don't know what to call you. I don't know even. So it was just like, hey, you.
Hey, you.
It took
How's
me like
it going?
a couple of years. I don't know why. It's just weird.
It took you a couple of years.
Yeah, to make sure I was calling you Bill. Like, But also your parents wouldn't call you Bill. They'd call you Billy.
Ugh, I don't like that name.
So I was like, I don't know. Like, I have to, do I say Billy in The Princess of the Parents? Do I say Bill? Do I say the other, middle names? You're like, I don't know.
Yes.
So I just kind of, took the easy way out, and I said, hey, how you doing?
How's it going? Hey, guy. Yes. So clearly we're goofballs.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're very silly.
Yes, we are. But that's part of what makes a good relationship, I think.
I think so. You need to have humor.
You definitely need to have some humor, and it can be any kind of humor,
The dry humor, sarcastic humor, dry humor,
That's my specialty. Yes,
just
usually.
silly, goofy humor,
Sometimes,
deadpan.
Yeah. I'm not really known for that though. Yeah, and then any other. All right, we'll let this happen for a second.
Continue.
Continuing. Yes. And then obviously we moved, right?
What?
Yeah, because we met.
We're not in California anymore?
We are not in California or Kansas anymore.
Whoa.
Actually, we were never in Kansas. Did
No.
we drive through? We didn't drive through Kansas.
No.
No, I drove through Kansas, but you have not been to Kansas.
Nope.
There's not much there.
Oh. People in Kansas are going to revolt.
Oh well, there's not much in a lot of places. It's
Yes,
okay.
at least we have 49 other states.
And a couple
We
territories.
love you, Kansas.
Yes, nothing wrong with Kansas.
We just sang a song from, based in Kansas.
Yeah, we
Somewhere
did, didn't we?
Somewhere
Well,
over
you
the
did.
rainbow.
I didn't sing.
No.
I don't sing.
Well, when he does, But
Publicly, I don't sing.
but it's so sweet when he does. It melts my heart. It makes me. Oh, I just said he.
Well, we're talking about the early part of the relationship, right? So
Okay.
yes, but it's okay. Yes.
By the way, the pronouns, I'm working on it. So partners, girlfriends, wives. Just if you're also dealing with that, gotcha.
It is okay to make mistakes. It's especially if there's like a lot of back and forth, right?
Right. Because we're also like reminiscing on our early days.
Right. So we're talking about stuff where I was he, right? But in the moment, I'm she,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not confusing at all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's okay to be confused, but you just gotta keep talking about it
Mm-hmm.
until it's not confusing anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I forgot what I was actually going to say.
Snap.
Oh, we moved.
Oh, we moved
Yes, so we moved
from
from
California
the West Coast to the East Coast.
during COVID.
During COVID, that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Another thing.
that's a whole other thing.
And I was really surprised. I hope it's not bored yet. But we have a dog, Harry, super cute. And I was worried that he'd be all loud for, the 8 days that we were traveling. That wouldn't have been fun, but he was amazing.
It was amazing.
He basically slept the entire time and all during the night. I was like, oh man.
Except that one night.
Oh, but I don't think that was entirely his fault. It was
Well,
loud out there.
Yes, I made a poor choice on one of the hotels. That's
But we learned from Evermore that he needs sound, drown
Like a white noise.
like white noise, and so that was a learning experience.
yeah.
So I guess, take this from struggle and maybe pain come the biggest rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely true.
Is that appropriate for you?
I think it is.
Is there anything else that you want to address in the first podcast episode?
We talked about who the heck we are, right?
Yeah.
We talked about.
You're Amelia. I'm Heather.
Yes, but yeah. Yes, I'm Amelia. You are Heather. I'm also known as Bill, right?
Or Billy, or Sweetheart, or Sugar Comes, or no. Whoa! I've never said that. I don't know where that came from.
That's a new one.
Sugar Pie.
Sugar pie.
No,
That's a new one
that's
too.
too.
Yeah.
No, I don't say that. I say honey, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep. And maybe that other thing now. We'll see.
Oh, sweetness.
Oh, sweetness. Yeah, so I think that's probably going to do it for this one.
Yeah. I don't want to bore them on the first one.
No, but also they need to know what's coming. Just lots of us rambling.
That's true. We'll try to cap it. But we also want you to see a really fun, a couple who we are.
Yeah.
Hopefully relatable to some degree. Maybe you're not as silly or short as we are, but you can relate to other things.
Right. Yeah.
Or maybe you're sillier and shorter than we are.
If you are shorter than we are, please let us know.
Oh my gosh, there's probably going to be a lot that we're cutting out.
Maybe. Stay tuned for the blooper episode.
Oh my god, it's going to be an hour long. Just more for you to love.
Yeah, more to love. But I think if we were to wrap this thing up, I think to put a bow on it and tie it nice and tight. Really, the only other things that I would say we should make sure people know is that we want to hear from people.
Yes, please. Please, 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 please. Okay,
Yes.
one more please.
Yes, we want to hear, especially questions or things you want us to talk about that maybe you're not sure of, or if you haven't, even if you haven't come out to your partner yet, you can still message us because.
Oh, please, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. And if you are the partner and you have no idea what's going on and you're super confused and you somehow stumbled across us, then please message us. Heather can give all kinds of perspective on what it's like to.
I would be happy to, more than happy to.
Yes, and I can try to shed some light on how confused your other person is because it is very confusing.
Yeah.
And that can be frustrating for both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's you I want to tell you this is how I'm feeling, but I don't know how I'm feeling all the time. So it can be confusing for me, and that's frustrating for me that I can't communicate to you, and it's frustrating for you that I can't communicate to you, and it's so it's communication is good, therapy is great,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, please.
Um,
And we'll talk about like our about that too,
yep.
like how we navigate, how we like approach that as well.
Yeah, but the big message to get across there is therapy is not just for people who are broken. Even
No.
if you don't think there's anything wrong, therapy can be very helpful because it's just a tool. That's really all it is. It's just a tool that you can add to make your life better.
To help communicate to each other better and have a stronger marriage, which is really the top priority, the stronger union.
Yes, yeah, that's the point. It's stronger union and just sticking together because that's what we're doing.
That's right.
So I think that's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.